Hello, welcome to this playthrough of Elden Ring, where I will be in the co-pilot seat and Branwell will be driving. This is a lore playthrough, and in every video there will be spoilers because this is intended as a vehicle for Branwyn to explain her theories on the lore of the setting. So if you'd rather develop your own theories without being influenced by other people's, or don't want to be surprised on some of the deep lore of the game, this is not a straight playthrough of just playing gameplay focused. This is a lore focused playthrough. So you might want to give this a pass if you want to avoid big spoilers. With that said, I hope you enjoy the video. Hello, I'm. Oh, actually, your intro.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Elden Ring lore playthrough. I'm here with Thryth.
And I fell into my YouTubing habits. Sorry about that. But
No, that's all right.
um, I mentioned Fafnir before, and I would like to make a note that Fafnir is a source of inspiration for Tolkien. It's
Yeah.
Norse. It's Norse myth. Very famously, the dragon that Sigurd or Siegfried killed. I believe. I'm not sure if that's the same name for the those are two names for the same thing, where it's two people. So I
Mm.
get it. I get them confused. Norse is not one of the ones I'm super conversant in. More
Mm.
than probably more than most, but not super. But everybody knows him as the people who know Norse myth knows Fafnir as the dragon that was guarding the cursed ring, the whole ring of the Nibelung. What is less well known is that Fafnir started out as a human,
Mm-hmm.
and he got a hold of the ring, which would lead you to treasure. That's how it works. And the greed and gathered treasure and sat on it, refused to do anything with it, and the greed slowly morphed him into being a dragon. And then Sigurd or Siegfried, or whichever name it is, kills him from beneath with a digs a pit, waits for Fafnir to walk over it because he was a wingless dragon, and stabs him in the gut with a great sword. The blood rains down on Sigurd, which causes him to become invulnerable, except for this. No, he took an actual bath in it. That's later. He took a bath in it. He drank. He tasted some blood on his tongue, which let him understand birds. The birds were gossiping about what the different things the dragon blood and the dragon hearts can do, so he knew to take a bath in the dragon blood and then eat the heart.
Mm.
So yeah, there the Neblanung and it is one of the inspirations for the One Ring in Lord of the Rings, and Fafnir is a direct inspiration for Glaurung, who dies in the exact same way, to Turin,
Mm.
the biggest human asshole hero.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's, I mean, very obviously, like, we are talking about, you know, we were talking about the Drake Hunters and eating dragon hearts before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, there's a few interesting items in this village as well.
Cool.
Um, but they're being yeah, but the bathing in blood and eating the hearts of dragons, that's the dragon cult in this game. Um, that's that's their stuff. Their stuff works with arcane, and I was going to pick some of it up eventually because
It only
we're using
makes
the right thing
build.
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it only makes sense to pick up things that work with your build.
Yes. Um, but no, the like downside of all of that is becoming a dragon, which is probably not a good plan in this game, depending on your perspective.
Yeah, it. I mean, the dealing with the dragon blood wasn't Sigurd's downfall. That was entirely a blessing. The
Mm,
dragon consumption. What
yeah,
his downfall was keeping the ring, and even then, it didn't corrupt him because he was so good. It just made everybody around him distrust them the heck, and
yeah.
he brought treachery to him, and yeah, that's what brought his downfall. In Lord of the Rings, no, do not mess with dragon stuff. They are toxic.
Yeah, yeah. Um, okay. Well, so there's a possibility that dragons are a lot more toxic in this game than people believe, but stuff that we have just picked up in this village. This village is surprisingly important as part of the lore. So first up, we have the errant robe of the errant sorcerer robe of errant sorcerer Wilhelm. We will actually see him later.
Cool.
Um, but yeah, this is his get up, and
They gave the mask a
so
blindfold.
yeah, um, granted to scholars who engaged in nomadic study away from the academy. Um, so that's interesting. The pulley crossbow we got from the start is talks about it probably being made by uh, a certain genius who learned Golden Order fundamentalism. That's Miquella.
Right,
So
right, right.
so Miquella was here. The sacramental bud, believed to be originate long ago from a strain of buds cultivated with youthful sacramental blood. That's also Miquella stuff. Miquella feeding blood to the ground in order to create these buds,
Right, I
which
believe.
can
Go on. Sorry.
this one contains fresh blood. There are also frozen ones and other different sorts. So Mikula is experimenting with his blood to do things.
R- right, I believe you've mentioned in earlier conversations, not on recording, but in earlier conversations, that it was he's trying to find a cure for the scarlet rot.
Yes, and after um, so when you combine the he learned this building the pulley crossbow required advanced mathematical and mechanical understanding. That's Golden Order stuff. Because the fundamentalists were all about welding intelligence and faith together and the scientific method. Because in this world, faith and magic and the ability to perform miracles is all intertwined.
Oh,
So it's a scientific approach to magic. Um, but so he's already learnt all of that before he starts working with his blood.
got it.
So that's a interesting, like, this sort of puts into context the order of his things. There are various items in these prattling pates. They're basically ocarinas that you blow into and they say words. It is the only way you can quote unquote talk.
Is this like the stones you throw in Dark Souls?
Yes.
Got it.
So Yeah, this one is like unconditional love, unrestrained assurance. It must have been a mother speaking. That is your clue because Bok is going to start talking about his mother later.
Got it. Got it.
And that is your clue that A, it's Bok's mother's voice, possibly, um, and B, yeah, other stuff. So this is a boss fight. With a whole bunch of ads, and we've got to take these sorcerers out as a priority because they're annoying to deal with while you are
Yeah.
fighting the big monster.
Is that a troll sorcerer?
Yeah, the well, no, not trolls. That's a the what do you call them? The demi-humans. This is a
Misbegotten.
demi-human queen. Yes,
Got
the
it.
misbegotten. These are misbegotten queens.
Okay. Her entire
Yeah.
midsection is rotted away.
Yep. This is a thing. Um. So
I did not expect a terrifying monster built designed off of a basset hound.
yeah, from soft. Okay. Also, yes, they cast spells. Yes, those spells hit really hard in against this boss.
I, I,
Um,
I love that you started immediately drinking as it was falling, as it was like a Gatorade commercial. I was
drink the
expect
tea.
I was expecting instead of enemy fell, I was going to say Gatorade. Just like
Heal yourself by drinking the tears of our mother goddess.
yeah,
Tears of our mother goddess, the thirst mutilator. Sorry. Um, yeah. So another interesting thing about the misbegotten slash the demi-humans, their eyes glow red. Um, the red glowing eyes, particularly at night, are a sign that they are related to um, the god of unity, like quote unquote unity, or the god of blood.
I see. I see.
Uh, so much like insects and things like that, the Misbegotten are the most cooperative faction, group, race, species, whatever you want to say. They have a queen, which seems to be what spawns the rest of them. So they're very insect like for all of their other like mammalian traits.
Mm.
Um, yeah, so it's possible that they're a species influenced by that god or
Got it. I
created by
see.
that god.
That
Yeah.
okay. I was wondering if this
Now,
was a person.
this is a person. This is one of the primeval sorcerers.
Hence why they're
Um,
almost entirely glintstone.
correct, including, as you can see, the their brains.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what they don't have much to say though, because
Well, yeah, their throat and mouth are all glintstone.
Glintstone. Yeah. So they give us Comet Azure. Comet Azure is probably the most powerful combat spell in the game we are a long way from being able to cast it because we're not playing a sorcery build.
Right.
Um, yeah, but it's Kamehameha.
Of course it is.
Um, so we got that, and there's this ramp that can take you back onto a related path and everything, but instead we have the thing which we need to go back to Sellen's quest. How are we doing for time?
We're at 14 minutes on this video.
Awesome.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson? What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure. Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher. A stern judge of men. But he must have seen something in you, who made us both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice. If you recall, I was exiled from the Academy of Raya. It was for attempting to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. The toothless pedantry peddled by the Karian royal family can rot for all I care. I want Glintstone sorceries that open our minds, unbound by terrestrial taboos, no matter what we give in return. My apprentice, I presume nothing. Teacher and student are not bound to tread the same path. But hear me out, my apprentice. I need your help to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. Perhaps this is a journey we could take together. Splendid. I thank you. This pleases me. It's been far too long since I found a fellow kindred spirit. You must have a fabulous teacher. I need your help, my apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding Moonstone sorcerer. And like Master Azure, he was banished from the Academy. Now he languishes in prison somewhere. My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this Glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary that encloses him. I need him to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now. After his expulsion from the Academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home, a place called Sellia in the eastern cave wilds. Thinking about it, I obtained the Glintstone key I gave you from a Sellian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby.
All right.
Interesting.
So we have to go and get the other primeval sorcery. And naturally, I know exactly where it is.
Of course, yeah. Makes sense.
Now,
I mean,
this
you've played
is
this
one
several
of,
times.
This is one of the hardest secrets to find in the entire game.
Really?
Yep. Because even when you know what she just said,
Right.
you have to, like, the clue is somewhere near Sellia. That's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
And even if you, like, came up here and found this guy, you know, Beast Blood, this doesn't really tell you very much, right? It's just
Right. That's like,
a little
you.
out of the way graveyard.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
There is nothing other than that to mark the
The invisible wall.
invisible wall.
I thought the secret was going to be the blood, like it's secretly something very useful, but it just looks like a merchant sell item or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I
No,
didn't. Yeah.
it's just like, yeah, he's guarding the entrance to the secret glintstone mine.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm gonna have to do the two-handed thing with the knife,
Oh,
because otherwise you see how like my strikes bounce off him.
yeah.
They don't bounce if you're two-handing.
It's a good reason to two hand.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, okay, but I can still hear something.
Oh my goodness. Secret door within a secret door. This
Mm-hmm.
this is not the only game to do that, but wow.
Yeah. Oh, and another illusory wall. Like,
I mean, at that point, that one was so small, I was kind of expecting it.
yeah. Yeah, fire at me while I'm in the animation.
That looks like D&D spell, the 7 stars. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, minute meteors. Yeah.
no, no, the one that's a higher level than minute meteors. That crown
Oh,
of stars, crown
yeah.
of stars.
Yes. It's very likely there's inspiration taken. Yeah, and then you go down to the bottom of the chasm, and there's this dude and the seal. There
Right.
is also a proper boss fight in this cave. Um, but
Oh,
yeah, this is Master Lucette.
he's being
He,
kept prisoner here by the sounds of it.
mm, yep. Um, Not that it seems like he can do much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he gives us Rain of Stars or Stars of Ruin. Sorry, Rain of Stars is a different one. Fires 12 dark shooting stars that pursue the target. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. When he glimpsed into the primeval current, he beheld the final moments of a great star cluster, and upon seeing it, he too was broken. So yeah, the recurring theme is that each of these people see a different part of the primal current.
Yeah.
And they all get broken in some way from glimpsing that part. But there's also a whole like wise men, blind wise men feeling the elephant and making presumptions on
On what the
what
whole.
the what the whole looks like.
Right.
And we're not going to bother fighting the revenant that's down here. I'll come back and do that later. Instead, we're just going to go back outside. I teleport from here, but you can't teleport while inside a cave.
Interesting limitation.
Oh, pardon me?
That's the revenant you were choosing not to fight, right?
Correct. Apologized for interrupting his nap. Oh, that's right. That's why you gotta jump down onto this crystal and not fall off it. That crystal is a ramp, and now it's just a straight run out of here. So let me
Okay.
just zigzag a bit because I can't do anything straight. Um,
Of
but
course not.
yes, so it's one of the more interesting realizations I had recently was how much of this game is misinformation because of the misinterpretations of characters that like in universe have gotten things wrong because they only saw a part of a much bigger whole and made assumptions.
Ah, that would explain it.
Yeah, so
My apprentice, give me a moment later. I have a favor to ask. The form you see before you is merely a projection. My body lies elsewhere, but the Academy's shackles prevent it being moved. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula at the southern tip of the lands between, imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika, past the plain of the Wandering Mausoleum. Can you make the journey to my body? I have something that I can only trust with you. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula at the southern tip of the lands between, imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika, past the plain of the Wandering Mausoleum. Can you make the... I have something.
yeah, okay.
Who could have guessed? What a place to find Master Lusat. You have my gratitude. This is all your work. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice and a kindred spirit. This is a mere token of my thanks. Please, take it. This brings us a full step closer. The bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat can be admitted to the Academy. If only I could undo these wretched shackles.
Yeah, so we are going to go free her.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I find it's an interesting question for me. If you saw a god, would you know what you were looking at? What would you be able to divine from the piece that you were seeing? And this is a problem that I feel like everyone in this game is struggling with. But we have the advantage that we have is that we have played the other games that From Software's made.
Right.
So we are seeing a much bigger part of the whole. And I do have to wonder if part of this world that they've created is the idea that the player is some form of eternal champion that just keeps coming back to redo things.
I know that's an Elric thing, but I still have flashbacks to that horrible fighting game.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Admittedly, I had
So
fun with it. Oh, wow, yeah, she does not look in a good way.
My apprentice, thank you for coming. These shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes waver. Someone may come for my life, and so I entrust it with you. myself.
Ready?
Did they? Yeah, I'm ready. Did they? She said the primal glintstone is herself.
Yep. Yep.
And that's about 30 minutes.
Okay. We will continue talking in the next video then.
Okay. See you then.